Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss new topic, Gay-Lussac law. In continuation of the gas laws, we already discussed Charles law, Boyle's law, and now third law is Gay-Lussac's law. Third law. The name of the scientist is Gay-Lussac law. So what is the Gay-Lussac law? According to Gay-Lussac, let's see. Learn this relation. P proportional to T. P proportional to 1 upon V, Boyle's law. V proportional to T, Charles law. And P proportional to T, Gay-Lussac law. It means what is constant here? Volume. Which variable is not here? Volume. So volume is constant here. Now it's clear. So how to define Gay-Lussac law? When volume is constant, the pressure of the fixed amount of gas is directly proportional to temperature. You can write absolute temperature also. So what is the definition again? That this also called the pressure temperature relation. Pressure temperature relationship. Also called the pressure temperature relationship. So what is the Gay-Lussac law? Now again I repeat. When volume is constant, the pressure of a fixed amount of gas is directly proportional to temperature. This generalization is called the Gay-Lussac law. Now, when we remove the proportionality sign, we have to write the constant P equal to KT. Now, P upon T equal to K. It's clear? If pressure is P1, temperature is T1, at the given volume of the gas, at the fixed volume of the fixed amount of gas, when pressure is P2, temperature is T2, according to Charles law, you can define pressure is decreased when temperature is decreased. When temperature is increased, pressure is increased. You can define another definition like Charles law. Otherwise, you can write this definition. P1 upon T1 equal to P2 upon T2, because P1 upon T1 equal to K for first case, P2 upon T2 equal to K for second case. Both are constant. You can write P1 T1 equal to P2 and T2. So learn this formula. This is very important formula, and this formula used in numerical problems. Now next heading is graphical representation. Graphical representation, you can see P proportional to T. When we plotted the curve between pressure and temperature, what happened? A straight line is obtained. Always straight line. When pressure and temperature, pressure is in bar and temperature is in Kelvin, straight line is observed. And at constant molar volume, the plot of pressure versus temperature will be a straight line. Such plot is called the isochore. Isochore, isobar, isothermal. When temperature constant, isothermal. When volume constant, isochore. And when pressure constant, it is called isobar. The plot versus pressure and temperature at the constant molar volume is called the isochord. Now it's clear what are the isochord, isobar and isothermal. Now when volume are different, fixed volume but different, so what happened? There are pressure and temperature in Kelvin and pressure in bar. When we plot pressure versus temperature, we get a straight line without origin because volume cannot zero. Okay, and you can extra plotted the curve. This extra flotation, and these are the V1, V2, V3, V4. Now volume is V1, V2, V3 and V4. So when volume is increased, then temperature is also increased. Now it's clear. So what are the graphical representation of these? These are called the isochord. Now next topic. What is the next topic? Now significance of this law. Physical significance of the Gay-Lussac law. In Boyle's law, we already discussed the significance at Mount Everest at higher altitude, and in Charles' law, hot air balloon, hydrogen balloon, working of these. Now, physical significance of Gay-Lussac law. What are the significance, importance of this law in daily life? Significance. Pressure in a well-inflated tires of automobile. Okay, pressure in well-inflated tires of automobiles is almost constant. But on hot summer day, this increase considerably and tire may burst if pressure is not adjusted properly. Okay, sometimes in summer tires are burst because pressure is increased when temperature is increased. If we adjust the pressure, then it can't burst. So, but in winter on a cold morning, the temperature is down, pressure is again down. But in winter on cold morning, the pressure in the tires of vehicle decrease considerably. In summer, pressure increase because temperature increase, and if we not adjust the pressure, then tires burst. In cold morning, temperature decrease, pressure is considerably decreased. Now it's clear what are the significance of the Gay-Lussac law. Now next topic, fourth law, Avogadro law. Avogadro law, Avogadro number, Avogadro's law. It is the name of the scientist. What is the value of Avogadro number? 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. Now Avogadro's law. What are the Avogadro's law? At a constant temperature and pressure, V proportional to N. N is the number of moles of gas. So temperature constant and pressure constant. So how to define this law? According to Avogadro, at a constant temperature and pressure, the volume of a gas is directly proportional to amount of gas. There is no fixed amount of gas. Okay, N is the amount of gas. We can write M upon capital N, mass given and molar mass. You can write like this. Okay, so temperature pressure is constant, then volume of the gas is directly proportional to amount of the gas. Now when we remove the sign, we get VKN. Now again we put the value of N. What is N? Mole. And mole is the mass, given mass upon molar mass. So V equal to K M upon capital N. If we change K M upon V, what is the M upon V? Mass upon volume is called the density. M equal to K into D. So mass equal to K into D. It means mass is directly proportional to density. When mass increase, density increase. So density of a gas is directly proportional to mass, and volume of the gas is directly proportional to amount of gas. Now it's clear what is the Avogadro's law. There are 4 laws: Boyle's law, Charles' law, Avogadro's law, and Gay-Lussac law. Now it's clear. Have a nice day. Thank you.